Thank you for the deep honor and great privilege of addressing the 38th Grand Lodge Convention and introducing to you the Be Mad at the GOP campaign. The last 7 weeks have been wild, really wild. In the last 48 days, our Be Mad at the GOP campaign has run up some impressive numbers, more numbers than President Buffenbarger suggested just a few moments ago. Our total daily reach, that's the number of folks who saw our Facebook ads, was 24.3 million. Total impressions, the number of folks who saw any of our posts or ads or stories was, wait for it, 117.5 million. Think about that for a second, brothers and sisters. Population of the United States is a little over 300 million. Big numbers, small viral union. But we are changing the way politics is being done. The number of likes, the number of folks that like what we're doing, the fans on our UCubed page, our Facebook page, this morning at 11:30 broke the 120,000 mark. In the last 48 days, those UCubed fans shared 851,000 stories and created 1.3 million stories of their own. Our daily organic reach hit 1.5 million. Our daily consumers were 1.3 million. And our total daily page clicks were 2.5 million. And far more than 670,000 people have watched our mini videos. What do all of those numbers mean? I don't know. Because no one's ever done this before. No union, no company, no politician, no political party. Buffalo Springfield would tell us something's happening here. What it is ain't exactly clear. But I do know what's causing this buzz. Bees, worker bees. On July 27th, we began reminding and warning America that worker bees were coming. They were coming in swarms. They were angry. They were very angry. In fact, they were so angry, they wanted to sting the out of some folks. Some did not believe what we told them. In Washington, the idea that worker bees might get riled up seemed pretty far-fetched. The buzz from worker bees, from the working class voters in America, from the jobless 31 million Americans who are jobless, seemed a distant hum. A distant hum that had gone on for so long that they had been lulled to sleep, that they thought they had nothing to worry about. Wrong. Buzzy Bee targeted the pachyderms, the GOP members of Congress, who destroyed his hive, squeezed the last drop of honey out of the comb, and made his life miserable. Why target pachyderms? Well, since 1845 and a Thomas Nast cartoon, the Republican Party's mascot has been the elephant. The GOP loved being a massive, fat-ass bully, but they did not get Nast's nasty joke. To the cartoonist, the GOP mascot was nothing more than a big dumbass with large ears and a pea-sized brain, an animal that just loved to throw its weight around. And with the advent of super PACs, particularly the PACs like Karl Rove is running and the Koch brothers are running, the idea of targeting pachyderms seemed too good to be true. So Buzzy started buzzing louder and louder, and he had a message for worker bees everywhere.
Nafta, capta, shafta. I'm sick and tired of being shafted by these pachyderms in Congress. They don't give a damn about worker bees like us. Beekeeper Big Biz fills their trunks with honey, and the next thing you know, our hive gets shipped overseas. And we're just supposed to be cool, be quiet. Screw that. It's time we put a bullseye on Dumbo's ass.
Thank you. In fact, Buzzy got so riled up, his wings started vibrating. And he decided that he was going to do something about it. And he had this long, sharp stinger, and he knew how to use it.
Making honey meant long days, but I loved my job. Now, living's gotten a heck of a lot rougher since they shut down the hive. No job, no paycheck, no pension, and the savings Honey and I socked away, all gone. But the pachyderms in Congress don't give a damn. Their trunks are too full of fat cat corporate campaign cash to care about us. But a well-placed stinger will sure as hell get their attention, because these guys have pissed off the wrong bee.
Those pachyderms had in fact picked a fight with the wrong worker bee. But Buzzy wasn't the only one the GOP had to worry about. His wife, Honey, felt the GOP had messed with her hive too. And hell hath no fury like a worker bee scorned. In the animal kingdom and across UCubed, those worker bees are females. And in fact, in the latest Facebook numbers, 56% of the folks on UCube's Facebook page are females. We have this demographic of being almost 100% of unemployed, and we have 57% of those folks between the ages of 25 and 64. This isn't about the kids. These are about worker bees who have been taken and screwed over for 4 years. Please play the video.
She works hard for the honey. so hard for it, honey. She worked hard for the honey, so you better treat her right.
Treat me right? Damn right. Like all females, I've always had to fight for respect, equal opportunity, equal pay. And sister, now that the hive took a dive, it's time we ladies swarm together. Because there's one thing I know. These pachyderms are terrified of bees like us. They get it. When we stick together, we sting together.
She works hard for the honey, so hard for it.
Buzzy, I said sting, not sing.
You must think that Christopher's dad is nuts. Yeah, there's probably something true to that. But Honey wasn't kidding. Scientists have actually proven that elephants are deathly afraid of bees. The buzzing of a swarm of bees can stampede a pack of pachyderms, a herd of pachyderms. If you don't believe me, just Google search, do a Google search of elephant and bee. You can find the YouTube video about 3 or 4 down on that list. I can't show you that video in mixed company, but it's pretty graphic. They say that pachyderms, elephants, never forget, that they have terrific memories. So somewhere on the African savanna, an elephant rubbed up against the wrong tree trunk, and the beehive above started buzzing. Soon, thousands and thousands and thousands of bees were attacking the soft tissue of that elephant, inside its trunk, around its eyes and mouth, and under its tail. Those pachyderms transmitted that painful experience in a genetic way to their offspring. In fact, recently, scientists have recorded a guttural sound that pachyderms make when they hear the buzzing of a swarm of angry bees. In fact, it's been proven so well that in African villages, they use a sound barrier around their crops and around their villages to prevent rogue elephants from tromping the crops or their homes. So the elephants have learned how to warn each other to get the hell out of Dodge. The Union of Unemployed plans to create a similar stampede on November 6th. What we're trying to do is to get the pachyderms on Capitol Hill and in state houses across this country to get the hell out of Dodge and do it in a bum's rush. And UCubed is working hard every day, 24/7, 7 days a week to make that happen. And here's how we're doing it. UCubed has 120,000 fans, as I just reported, Facebook fans. And Facebook tells us that those fans have 31.6 million friends. That's right, you heard me, 31.6 million friends. And each time one of our fans shares or likes a post, a photo, a video, each one of their friends sees it on their Facebook page. It's basic math. Facebook tells us that each UCubed fan has, on average, 265 friends. So let's round it up to 300. And I'll tell you a little story. Joyce Shepard put up a little post one day that said, if politicians were paid the minimum wage, think how fast things would change. That little post went viral. In 24 hours, 103,000 fans clicked on that, liked it, or shared it. That means it showed up on 30 million people, 30 million fans, friends of fans, Facebook page. 24 hours, 30 million. We have gone beyond the labor movement. We have gone beyond the Catholic Church. We are hitting into communities. Last week alone, 70,000 in Texas, 78,000 in California. In New York, 77,000. Now, these aren't battleground states, but we are having an impact way beyond our size. In this room, if you used your Kindles right now, 300,000 people would get that message. And when this session ends, Latoya Gwekwe, Kylie Hernandez, and Joy Shepard will be over at the UCubed booth to show you how to do it if you don't know it. And if you haven't gotten your free t-shirt by now, we've got a couple of XXX boxes over there for you. These are big bees that are coming and buzzing. So the game here is to like and share the posts. It's not the number of Facebook fans we have, but it's the number of friends of fans we have. Our objective is to take our fans and get them to communicate and endorse what we're doing with their friends. We can be a really big pain in a pachyderm's posterior if we work at this together. Our plan is to hang a sign on the GOP's mascot's ass that says, "Sting me." Now, you've seen a few of these ads. They're all on our Facebook page, but we've got about 7 more weeks to go. And we think we can, in the final 3 weeks of this campaign, have 12 million of those friends of fans communicated with on a weekly basis. That's our goal. But the campaign, Be Mad at the GOP, only works if you share those micro videos. Right now, the Cook brothers and Karl Rove have bought up every single available TV ad in every targeted state in the country. They can't buy any more, and neither can we. But on Facebook, we can reach 12 million people every week in the last 3 weeks of this campaign. So, it's more important to share than to like, because sharing puts it on your friend's page. Liking only puts it in their news feed. We'd like to make sure that we share and share alike. A lot and a lot. But what we really need for you to do is to use all of the resources at your disposal. Ask your voting age kids to go on the Facebook page. Ask the young machinists to get involved in this. Show your local lodge leadership and your staffs how to do this. Now, you know that we don't work 9 to 5. Very few people do. But what we do know is that on Facebook, people are on 24/7. So just don't do it once a day. Do it 2 or 3 or 4 times a day. Do it morning, noon, and night. But don't stop there. Keep pushing these videos. It is free advertising both for us and for the folks that we support. What we really need is to have a strong finish to this campaign. And what I would like to do is to show you two of the closing videos at this stage. One's really ready to go and one needs a little work, but I think you'll get a kick out of both of them.
Here's Buzzy. Thank you. It's great to be here. I just flew in from Cleveland, and boy, are my wings tired. I'm sorry if I appear a little underdressed. I usually wear my yellow jacket. Have you been following the election campaigns? So, how about those GOP dumbos in Congress? You know, those greedy obstructionist pachyderms? I always get asked, Buzz, what makes you so mad at the GOP? Well, just look at them. They bail out their bankster buddies on Wall Street and then stick it to worker bees like us. I mean, who's wagging their big fat tails anyway? They stand on their hind legs and give huge tax breaks to the rich, then screw jobless worker bees when it comes to extending unemployment benefits. What's up with that? I can't tell. Are pachyderms mean or dumb? Oh, who am I kidding? They're mean, dumb, and boy, do they smell funny. Whoa, trust me. You don't ever want to land on an elephant's ass. Talk about the butt of a joke. It's really pathetic. They keep harping about how much they hate commies. And every time you turn around, they're shipping more of our jobs over to China. Hello, McFly. Anyone home? Talk about BS. And you wonder why I'm mad. Don't even get me started on their plans to destroy Social Security and Medicare. I'll bet you your grandmother thinks that's really funny. I mean, you'd think you'd find an ounce of empathy on something that big, don't you? But here's the kicker, folks. We can't just sit on our stingers, or the joke will be on us. Everybody should be mad at the GOP. But you need to make a plan. Let's make sure we take our revenge at the polls. Folks, that way, worker bees get the last laugh.
Now you might wonder why we're using humor, why we're trying to use stingers to deflate those pachyderms. What we found was that on Facebook, folks loved snarky, funny, offbeat, weird stuff. And so we're playing to that audience. And here is the last one. This is still a work in progress, but I thought you might like to see mega trucks.
I'm Buzzy B, and I approve this message.
Ladies and gentlemen, sharpen your stingers, because Tuesday is the day of reckoning. You've seen these pachyderms bully and obstruct. Their monster trunks are mega mean. Their politics, pure poison. You felt them mercilessly crush our economy. Seen them pummel the unemployed and make a stinking mess from coast to coast. Payback's a bitch. Tuesday, worker bees join together to annihilate the big bad GOP dumbo. Join the swarm, be a part of the action as worker bees deliver their final stinging blow, reducing their monster trunk roar to a whimper. Tuesday, November 6th, the battle at the ballot box will rage. It's the Election Day brawl to settle it all. Doors open early. Grab your friends. Bring your family. Make a beeline for the poll. Be the first to get your I voted sticker. Be there. Experience the power of democracy in action. Tuesday, November 6th. Vote. Sting. Take your revenge.
Join the swarm, folks, please. Be mad at the GOP, please. And in the end, on November 6th, let's hand them a stinging defeat. Thank you, brothers and sisters.
Thank you. That's good.